something is not adding up. The United Nations said 55% of Jamaica are suffering, can't find food for now. Not statin. The PIOJ, and the difference between statin and the Planning Institute of Jamaica, what Dr. Henry is doing is meddling. His department is not supposed to give out statistics. His department is to take the stats from statin and give to the government and pilot them towards implementations. What the government is doing is meddling into the affair of statin and weakening statin, because guess what happened? For all of those economic survey in terms of living conditions and all of them things there. The last census we had from 2011, and it is now 14 years later, and all now we can't say an census. So how the government come to the condition that more people have become richer, but yet still your social service, which is the food for the poor, the poor relief and part, you have more applicants go on it. So I can't get it. It just not add up. And all we are saying is, just think for yourself, Jamaica. Every time you question the government, them operate the government business is their business. It's simple, you know. Instead of the labor right come out and said a liar tell, this is what we pay for the drill. Again, Dre, yes, and the lawsuit, put out in a writing and text it and say, at this time pay for the drill, how much in million? And all now we can't say anything. And you know what is frivolous mostly more than all? Is that they are asking the court to place a gag order on Dr. Dawes and his surrogate, which means we, from talking about it. Or they are going to prevent us from keep it in the space. Or they are going to prevent us, and we will not stop. We will not stop. Because it is simple and it is clear. Come out with the receipt. Now Dr. Dawes come out with film own. They went as far as to report Dr. Dawes to the medical council. And this have nothing to do with medical. And the doctor at university, where cripple the governor general, make Sarah Lawrence can walk, and everybody where him work on, then dead. Or you know report him to the medical council. Or you know report the doctor who failed the medical exam 4 times to be a neurosurgeon. Me no call me no labor right, but me want to no come for me. Me say the doctor at the university who work on the governor general, look at the governor general is strong, and as he going for surgery can't walk. And he still did that perform. Or you know report him. The former beauty queen, the daughter of the noted civil servant, civil engineer Vin Lawrence, well supporter of the People's National Party. If him did ever catch your doc, you mash up the man daughter. Or you know report that. But yet still, if you talk about that drill, we have nothing to do with medical malpractice, you're going to report it to the MAJ. So when I try showing you no comrades, when you saw the labor right, them wicked and them operate, and when you try to talk about anything, them talk about lawsuit. When you ask the Prime Minister to tell the nation how you get so rich, in talk about lawsuit and a sue the own government. So we're bad mind. We will not stop. We will put it and we keep it out in the spare of the people and let them know what this government is all about. And for me, they see me over here where you send me invite for. Me don't have no time for the liberal platform, man. You have me number, call me. Yeah, back to the class now. So we will not stop. Doctor dead want kill people. Everybody in work pan dead. Reporting to Medical Council of Jamaica. Everybody in work pan who not dead cripple. And he's still dead and I'm food. All because of what? Him and Christopher went to school. Doctor there university will supervise person will pass the medical exam with distinction and you sit down on it 4 times then till they tired of you and boss you. Or you if you give them instruction and them go one go and sit the medical exam and pass it with flying colors. You see the level of corruption? You see the level of corruption? Hunger kill the people of Jamaica. And if you go to hospital for work by you not dead cripple. And when you're dead, you still can't escape the labor right. Because Christoph Tan, once your body there, UE, Public, Mandeville, Maypen, it have to reach a Spanish town at Archer's funeral home. Where the counselor Philip St. Catherine Bush say him won it, but he's the older. And everybody in the Labour Party have all shares and dummy company and people operate as a front. Instead of Donovan Williams, who talk out of his own mouth, this is not alleged. He said, I am not the owner.
Snow White.
Oh, you fly out. Where bicycle?
For 40,000 shares.
Right? No, right.
You say it's not the owner, I know. But yet still on the company's office of Jamaica, it says you own 40,000 shares. This is no allegation. Donovan Williams, did you declare that? Donovan Williams, did you declare that to the Integrity Commission that you own 40% shares in the medical technologies? Donovan Williams, is it transparent and accountability for good governance for you to be a member of the cabinet and turn around and award yourself or your company contract or the company that you have vested interest in that you are holding shares of a trustee without telling the authorities? Is that morally right? Everything on the labor right to take up lawsuit. As if we're not to question in terms of the malfeasance and the robbery and all that of thing. We're not keep up in this country. We don't have to talk about it. Tell us who you hold the share for. And if you own the share, just simple backpedal and say, boy, you know, say me wrong and me lie. And if you own the share, you have to resign now because you lied to the Integrity Commission. And the people of Jamaica must sit back and with bad mind. You run out with the Statistical Institute with bogus report. Days later, the movers and shakers of the Jamaican economy, Mr. Richard Pandowi, the CEO of Seprad, paint a picture as to how bad the economy is, and you with Arbin shifts it off as if the tariff war of implication. And Mr. Pandowi said, it is so bad. The inventory are building up and they have to be seeking and try to find alternative marketing. And you run out with static, with bogus numbers. But it is not new. For if you listen, in December, when the president of the Jamaica Chambers of Commerce, that is a smaller arm now, that's mostly focused on the retail industry, Chas E. Ramson, the Fasca Watts people there, and the Ramson's fine line product, he's the CEO for it. But he's the president of all the merchants there, retailers. And he said, things are so bad. For Christmas, that you couldn't keep partying at some of the stores them, the way in there sparsely and need customers. And 2 weeks later, I don't know why you promised the same business people them. And I trusted Dan Anderson for why I'm doing call all of them via telephone and ask them what is their confidence and everything, and all of a sudden the confidence up, and as soon as the confidence up, you, Dr. Wayne Henry, run out and talk about business confidence are up. And even though we decline in 2 consecutive quarters, even though in the nominal term to describe it, it is a recession, but it not only operate on one front, because we're still employing and jobs are good and great. And we expect to grow. We expect to grow in the first quarter of 2025. Jamaican, I want you to take out the pen and the paper and work with me now and see who I tell lie. Me, I said before Omar was on, you know, and he only can reiterate and confirm what me I say. Remittance are down for the last 3 months, January, February and March. Tourism arrival, which is the biggest season that we ever have, it starts December 15 and end March 31st. And tourism arrival down by double digit. And do the maths now. If those are your 2 largest earner of foreign exchange, and if your revenue go down, how the economy will grow, tell me and say me I tell liar, me can't match it out and make the maths make sense. If your largest earner, where you get most of your money from, the revenue cut, how your country will grow? Bad to bad, we never say China lock down wholesale yet. And for you say China lock down wholesale because of slow sales. You know, say things hit rock bottom. Where people buy fish neck, fish back, and the new thing when I say fish fin. And those are waste we're supposed to grind up and build animal feed. But them say them find a new market feed. We now sell it to the feed for them pay really clear nothing. Make we ship it in Jamaica. Every one of the labor right them and yam food. Kill the agricultural industry. Take the fertilizer and turn on and sell it. We don't know why we talk. When we talk all of these things, we don't report the live and talk about we have spread propaganda, we have spread fear and intimidations. Gone are the days, comrades, when them come in them big number and them pretty talk and read and talk about micro and the fiscal outlook and all of them something there. They're talking garbage. Dr. Wayne Henry out in presentation what they and talk about economy grew. He never mentioned one word out about remittance. You hear me say to you? In his detailed report, which is the second largest foreign exchange earner behind tourism, he never mentioned one large word about it. And Jamaica, it will get worse. Donald Trump said he have 4,000 Jamaicans who are in removal procedure. I make the maths now. So each one of those Jamaicans send down an average of $100 per week. That's 400,000 per month. Oh. At $100, that's 400,000 per week. But make a round it off. Some send 200, some send 150. Make a round it off. But some of it. I say, unlike tourism, where only 20 cents out of the dollar remain in Jamaica. For bear in mind, 80% sent back to foreign. But remittances, every single dollar out of the $100 spent at Jamaica. You hear what I say to you? Even though tourism is our largest foreign exchange earner, listen up. 80 cents out of every US dollar is sent back abroad and stay in foreign banks. And on top of the 20 cents now we're left back. Out of the 20 cents now, the tomato, the legume, the shoreline steak, all of them they come from abroad and bring in. And out of the 20 cent again, the executive chef and all of the sous chef and all of them they come from abroad. And on top of that again, to some extent, Jay can attest to it, supervisors can't even talk English are supervising our fellow Jamaicans. So all
That's
what
right.
Jamaicans let you do and the dirty work